Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, let's try it again. But
yes.
Fucking shit, dude. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And welcome.
I am starting the podcast with that. I'm starting the podcast with fucking shit, dude.
Fucking shit,
That's just gonna be how it starts this week.
Welcome to the show where I legit had a very witty description prepared for you the moment I was still sitting. The moment I got up, I forgot. Music Exposed. Hello, everybody. Yeah. How are you doing? And also the show where 30% of the time I forget to unmute for the audience, or I forget to unmute for silence. I don't know.
It's true.
I forget everything. True. I'm just an airhead. I'm sorry, guys.
You probably should just never unmute me. You should just leave me muted for most of the show.
No,
that's how it should be.
No. Okay. I think that's a bad idea. Also, if I was unmuted, you guys would hear everything that I'm saying, and trust me, it's a lot of cursing. It's like I'm just sitting in the chair like, fuck, this is not working. Fuck, I forgot this.
That's my whole life. That's my whole life. Yeah. I understand.
That's my whole life, too. Thank you so much, Warrior, for the...
Just call Crowboat for a pro show.
Thank you so much for the 128 bits, and thank you so much for gifting that sub to Waffles. And hi, everybody. Welcome. I hope you are all doing well. I hoop the beginning of the weekend has been amazing for you. Also, Villarose, thank you so much. The Village Rose for subbing. Thank you so much.
GTEXPOSCD. Hi, podcast. I'm famous now. Level VB.
Is that 6 months or 9 months? I don't have my glasses on. I don't wear glasses. It doesn't matter. Hello, my name is Sarah Jazz. I normally need glasses to drive, but I don't wear them unless I'm driving, because otherwise I can't see who I'm killing in a video game. And
that's a good point.
I was a professional musician before I started doing Twitch, and now this is the Silence Noises, my co-host and my show. Called Music Exposed, where we expose the most talented, the most amazing, and the most, whatever musicians on Twitch. And we do that every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm going to sit down, stop rambling, and let Silence introduce himself or something.
Ramble as well. Yes. They're like, listen, I'm done rambling. It's time for the Silence Noise to ramble.
It's time for the Silence Noise to ramble, because it has been time.
I got some surprises today. You're not even ready for them.
Okay.
I got some surprises to talk about.
Okay.
I don't have a head either, so there we go. Now I got a head.
You're just nothing.
What's going on? Ouch. Holy crap. What a start to the show.
Sorry. I mean, that wasn't meant like that. But anyways, who are you? Oh, you look like you're about to cry.
I'm sad.
Oh, no, that's not how I meant it. No, Silence. No.
No, I'm the Silence Noise. If you haven't heard, I have a new EP out. You should buy my EP. It's called Twist of the Friendly Knife.
Buy his EP.
I know.
Buy his EP.
But yeah, Twist of the Friendly Knife came out last week. It is a collab project with a ton of other Twitch streamers, including Sarah Jazz, who's here on the show with me. But last night, so I have a thing, and we've referenced it on the show before, and I don't realize that, a lot of people who watch this probably don't watch my stream. In fact, most people who watch me on this show on Music Exposed probably unfollow my stream because they realize what I'm all about, and they're like, no.
It's not because of you. It's because they know you're associated with me, so they're like, oh, fuck that.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. But last night...
Wait. We have this Warrior. Thank you so much for the bits, Warrior. Muito obrigado, beijinhos. Follow
Silence Discord channel, but don't forget the safe zones.
Don't forget the safe zones. Okay. I don't know what that means.
I have safe spaces in my Discord, okay? There are places that are free.
I don't. That's not true.
You have one. You're full of shit. You have one too.
I don't have safe spaces. And that's not true. We do have one safe space, yeah.
We do. We have 3, okay?
3?
But last night... Yes.
Why?
All right.
Who needs that many?
Because that's how many we need.
No.
Why is it any of your business? But
anyway, I'm sorry that I asked. Fuck. Fuck me. I mean...
listen.
Yeah.
I was trying to get to a point, and you keep interrupting me, so here we go.
I'm sorry.
Here's the point. So last night about 3 a.m. I did one of my patented drunk streams where I had been up, I'd been drinking, I'd been hanging out with friends all night, I was having a good time, and it was a love stream. It was all about the love. You know, I like to play when I'm drunk. I like to listen to the song "How Deep Is Your Love" by the Bee Gees. It's just kind of a thing. But last night I came up with this segment because I ran out of booze.
What? Oh no!
Right after I ran out of booze like right away. I had one beer left because I'd been drinking the night before, and I ran out of booze.
Why have you been drinking? Sorry.
What have I what?
Why have you been drinking? What are you doing with your life?
Today. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Okay. Why do you gotta ask questions like that? There's a global pandemic. Okay. I just did all sorts of stuff. I released an EP. I released and edited together a music video.
Yes.
I've done all sorts of collabs.
Yes.
I do this show every week.
Yes.
We highlight amazing people like RosemaryTeal. And you know what? I dig through my liquor cabinet, aka the top of my fridge, at 3:30 a.m. while doing a stream where I just get on to tell people I love them.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Nothing.
I never get drunk.
I know you don't.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I'm a wholesome girl.
So you may not be able to help with this segment because I know that a lot of people in the audience are Portuguese, and you're obviously Portuguese. And I found this mystery Portuguese item. So I like to call this segment "What is this?" This is the new segment.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
So this is the world premiere. Let's just do a little jingle.
Yeah.
Real quick. What the fuck is this? So here's what I found. This is the item coming on my camera.
Yeah.
What is this? Let's hold it up for everyone to see.
I can't read it. What?
I'll read it for you. I'll read it for you. Look. Just explore the item first. I'll explain what it is.
That's alcohol, clearly.
It's got like a tree in it.
Oh, is that anise?
Hard to see. It is. It's anise escarchado.
Yeah, that's anise.
Portuguese thing.
Anish.
So what is it? Explain what is this?
It's a like a herb liquor, and I don't like it at all. It's terrible. I hate it. But it's a typical. It's a typical herbal, liquor, and it's very strong too.
What's this? What is this stuff at the bottom? Okay.
That's like crystallized. I don't know I think it's crystallized sugar, if I'm not mistaken, but it's crystallized something. It's like something crystallized.
Chad asking the important questions too. Can I eat the tree? Do I eat the tree?
No. Thank you so much, Northbound Matt, for gifting that sub to Kypie Streams. Thank you. It's delicious. You like it, Sarah?
Matt, you madman. You madman. It's called crystallized angel wings. That drink is awful. I don't know what this is or where it came
terrible.
from.
I hate it.
All I know is that I have it.
Are you drinking it?
What does it taste like? No, I'm not drinking anything.
It tastes like, I would say it tastes like medicine together with toothpaste. It's terrible. I hate it so much.
That sounds wonderful.
And like very, very, like that's.
I guarantee someone gave it to me as a gift. Oh God, I hate black licorice, so I'll hate it.
Oh, then you will hate that then.
Yeah,
I kind of
like
want to.
medicine.
Can I listen? How much would you want chat to donate? So you would take a sip on stream for the first time, and we will show you take not a sip, a shot. Obviously, sorry, a shot. How much is your price for chat to donate right now for you to take a shot of that? And we record your.
Hey, this might be the first person I might be the first person to vomit on Music Exposed. If that's the case, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you so much, Anonymous, for the 500 bits. Sorry.
Oh my God, we are. Apparently, I'm just listen, chat. I'm just a whore. That's what it's boiled down to. It's just like I'll do anything for money. I'll.
It is Taz.
Set aside.
It is Taz.
I will.
Yes, I forgot.
I'm not.
I forgot.
No.
I'm sorry.
You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, true. I forgot. I'm not allowed to do it. I take it back. I totally forgot. Yeah.
But the truth is, despite that, going back to my original point, I'm definitely a whore.
Yes.
And most of my stream these days is just me pouring myself out to do things that chat makes me do and that I dislike. I dislike the song Zombie and I dislike the song Creep.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of them anymore. And that's the reality. Like I just put up an amount Northbound Matt and Nikolai donated that amount, and I just do it. I just do anything.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
We can't do that for drinking, though, alcohol, because, it's against terms of service. And I forgot that, so I apologize. I obviously didn't want to make you drunk or anything. I just wanted him to try it.
No, you definitely want to make me drunk.
No.
Don't lie about that.
No, I don't.
You understand that the entertainment value of this show the entertainment value of the show is already low. We would be submerging it into the ocean.
Yes, we would. It would be terrible. It would have to be canceled.
No,
right away.
It's not that drinking alcohol is against terms of service. It's that you're not able to take donations or bids for it.
Because
you can't say how much for a shot, like Sarah literally just said out loud.
Fucking shit! I'm banned again. I can't. I apologize,
okay.
Twitch. I didn't realize it wasn't for him to take several shots. I'm just saying this right now. I need to say this, by the way. It was
this
not.
Will be special stream.
I apologize, Twitch. It was not to make Silence drunk, and if people would donate like 1,000 times that amount, he would not take several shots. It was just for him to try it.
Several?
Yeah, no.
Several? Who said several?
Exactly. It's not that. That was not the intention. The intention was for you to try.
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
you
legit,
should definitely not listen, you should definitely not donate a lot to Music Exposed right now for that to happen, because it will definitely not happen.
Yeah.
That's just the truth. Let's just be real. It would definitely not happen.
I like your reversed psychology. Do you think it works on our chat?
Listen, do not donate to Music Exposed. Sarah and I we do not split all of the profits in half. And, profits. I use the word profits, and I'm like, what profits?
Dude, I don't
put
think...
everything back in.
Here is for not taking shots.
Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Aw, thank you.
I appreciate that.
He is not taking a shot. He is for not taking a shot.
But you're not supposed to, listen, you're not, our profit margin is like negative $1 billion at this point.
That is very true. I have spent so much money. No, actually money too. I have not made as much money in as I have spent on this show, by the way. Just,
Oh, same. Yeah. Because we put advertising into it. All the time we've taken and the cost for the website. Like, I like talking about that stuff. Everyone's like, why are you telling us that? That's actually where the stuff goes.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have tons of time that we spend putting the show together, booking guests, doing that kind of stuff. Then we have to promote the show. And we've done advertising for the podcast and for that kind of thing, as regularly as we can. Then we have help on the video editing side, because Sarah and I obviously both have crazy busy streams and like our own stuff to do and our own stuff to edit. So we get help. We get help with editing that. And
and then obviously also costs, I mean.
Yeah, we pay somebody to do that. We don't do that for free.
Obviously.
So we and then whenever we want to do anything special, like we had, Crowboat come up here and do that episode. And, so basically everything that we get goes towards that. And then all of that is before we even just get to the cost of maintaining the stream.
Exactly.
Like all the stuff we need, the tech, the computers, That's,
yeah.
Anyway, I just bring that up because when people are like, why they talk about donations? Silence and Sarah just want to be rich and be on a beach somewhere. And while that is true,
yes,
I would like to be on a beach somewhere.
I wouldn't mind.
That is true, I would not mind that. That is where the donations go at this point.
Thank you, Crowing, for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
But anyway, I appreciate this inaugural segment of What Is This?
Yeah.
I found it last night, and I literally kept it in the room so that it would be the first thing I saw when I walked in today to go, what is this? And it's anus. It tastes like anus. That's what you have to say about it. It's anus with a tree in it.
I think regardless, you should have somebody. I know you have people in your house. Maybe one of them is listening and maybe could get you a shot glass, and you would just try it, because I would love to see your face trying it. I don't know if chat agrees, but I would love to see Silence just try it.
So listen, I was so hungover this morning, guys.
You were?
And so slow getting out of bed.
Petfest! Sorry. Thank you so much for the resub.
Thank you so much.
7 months. Thank you so much. Lots of love.
I don't know if someone would survive a tree in the anus either, but I literally chat like this is how professional I am. I had not eaten before I sat down to do this show, so thankfully I have a burrito bowl right here. So, just showing off the burrito bowl.
Yeah, very interesting.
At least I have something that would soak it up. Montague, I would walk in there and take one.
Montague, you know what? I want Montague and Silence to take the shot together.
You son of a bitch.
I want him to walk in with 2 shot glasses, and both of you try it for the first time.
You know what's best about this shot glass? is that this shot, look at, you probably can't see it. I'm gonna hold it up on camera. You know what this shot glass says?
What does it say?
It says, I'm a fucking lady.
Yes.
That's what the shot glass says.
Yes.
I'm a fucking lady.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I am.
like it. Yes. And is DJ Montague taking a shot with you or not as a lady?
I have no idea. I don't know if DJ Montague is as much of a lady as I am. Let's find out.
Because I would like to see his face too. Has he tried it before?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It smells so bad.
Yep. I'm gonna just leave it on you. The camera is all on you. We're all watching you.
All right. Welcome.
Is DJ Montague coming too? We want to see his face when he tries it.
Hold on.
So maybe he can sit down or something.
He's got to get his glass prepared.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Montague.
Whee! Hold on.
We want to see the face. I can't see the face. Wait, he needs to squat down or something. Yeah, nice. Awesome.
All right, chat. Hold on. Before we do this, chat. So I have a tradition, and DJ Montague has been made aware of this tradition, and he's ready for it when we take a shot.
I think I remember.
It is. Just try to follow along the best you can. So chat, we call this the corporate salute. When I was coming up, my group of friends used to refer to themselves as the corporate. Don't taste it yet. I know it smells so bad. But
I'm happy.
It goes like this. I'm going to type it out in the chat first, so everyone needs to yell it with us. And I'm going to put the emphasis on the words as much as we can. Quality of life. All right, everyone around us.
This needs to be clipped after.
The words that are in caps need to be yelled, and the words that are not are not. All right, are we ready? To lowering the quality of life for everyone around us. I actually like that.
That wasn't that bad.
That wasn't that bad at all.
It was like
you know what?
No.
Booty, that wasn't too bad.
It was like a good black licorice. And
Yeah.
that's something that people don't often say because black licorice is fucking disgusting.
I hate black
I'm
licorice.
so
and that was good.
disappointed.
Yeah,
No.
I like it.
We've all
Thank you,
tried-
DJ Montague. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh my god.
That was not bad at all.
I hated that. No, it's so terrible. What?
It's very sweet. That's the thing. Like, it is very, very sweet. Like, I feel like I have like a residue in my mouth of how sweet it is. It's like, ugh.
It's terrible.
But it's sweet enough. Maybe it's aged enough, or maybe it's been sitting up there enough
I don't think so.
to where it has more sweetness in it. Because I taste the black licorice. It tastes like, I guess the most accurate way to describe it is it tastes like Jaeger with like a bunch of sugar in it. Like you put Jaeger in a fucking pot of sugar and soaked it up. That was
DJ Montague. Please go follow him. By the way, you should. He's super awesome. He's a DJ on Twitch
He'll be on the show eventually too.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Warrior, for gifting that sub to Potato Frank. We'll meet up together.
DJ Montague
Lots of
and
love.
Invisible Sister. DJ Montague and sorry, I'm supposed to call her the Sister Noise now. I forgot.
Yeah.
You named her the Sister Noise.
Yes, I did.
DJ Montague and the Sister Noise. Oh my God, I already am feeling it a little.
Yeah, that's the thing with Portuguese. Okay, one thing that you got to understand about Portuguese alcohol in general. Warrior, thank you so much for gifting that sub to DJ Montague. Thank you so much.
How strong is this? It's 50 proof, so it's not that bad.
It's 50% is a lot, dude.
No, not 50%. It's 50 proof. It's 25%.
Oh, 25%. Okay,
50
so the thing. Can we stop barking now, please?
Let the dogs out!
Oh, for fuck's sake! What did I do? I don't. Chat, help me, please.
Listen, I didn't
help me.
say
No,
that I'm
listen.
done.
I wanted to say, alcohol, Portuguese alcohol. You need to understand something. It is either delicious or it fucks you up so good. Like there's Medronho, for example. There is Macieira. There is good wine, obviously. So it's either really good and delicious, and it doesn't fuck you up too much, or it just fucks you right up. It's like, it's gonna fuck all of it.
Listen, we can only have Drunk Stream Part 2 today if Rosemary shows up and plays How Deep Is Your Love and on repeat for like 15 minutes, because that is the tradition. But yeah, I'm actually surprised because it smelled bad. I was expecting to hate it. I do see where you get the medicine. I definitely see where you get the black licorice. That's
sucks,
for sure.
guys. It really sucks. It's terrible. Don't believe him.
You know what? I'm not saying that it's great. I'm just saying it is not nearly what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be very bad. Okay.
It is very bad. It is very bad.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. But this is okay. So, where was I? We were talking. I had a topic prepared for today, and now my brain is all thrown off because
we can see it.
I was up drinking until 4 in the morning.
We can tell.
And then I woke up. Okay, so I woke up this morning because there was no power in my house. I think the power went off about 8 in the morning or 8:30 in the morning. So I was already up till like 4 or 4:30. I got up at 8 because I didn't hear any noise in the house. Like, you know, the noises of your house. The fan wasn't on. Like, all the stuff wasn't going on. And I hear, shut up, Keepy. And I hear that, you know, I hear no noise. So it wakes me up. So I barely slept. And now here we are drinking again. Thanks, chat. It's good time. Sex Pedal Guy.
Low quality.
Thank you so much, Sex Pedal Guy, for the 100 bits.
Party time, woohoo.
That's how it is.
Break out the imported liquors and let's share a glass of culture.
All it's going to be
Classy
is a big old
baby.
love fest. And you know how much Sarah's going to hate that. If I'm just like, Sarah, I love you so much. Rosemary's so amazing. I love you so much. Sarah might literally just get up and leave the show.
Yeah, I will puke all over
this
place.
Might just get up. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like, I'll drink and she'll puke, which makes that even better. It's just like
that sounds like a bad deal to me. That sounds really bad.
I agree.
I don't want that. Can we please not do that, please? I don't want to puke.
Hey,
I hate puking.
So do I, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
yes.
Let's talk about Rosemary a little bit because we went right into what is this. For those of you guys who don't know RosemaryTeal, and a lot of you might not, she's a pretty new streamer here on Twitch. She just hit affiliate in the last month, you know, and a lot of that was because we were able to start sending some people her way. Super talented. What's great about her, I think, even in terms of a lot of the guests we've had on the show, is she probably has a lot more original music. She's an original songwriter and has tons and tons.
Oh shit, it's Saturday. Hey there, less than 3.
NZ Ninja, thank you so much.
NZ Ninja, thank you so much for the resub with the Twitch Prime for 3 months. Thank you so much.
Yeah, she has like maybe 80 or more originals. So she even has even more originals than me. I actually did a stream this week where I played all 49 of the songs that I can play on stream at this point. And she has close to double that. So tons of original songs. And one of the things I wanted to ask you about today that I was thinking about as we were preparing for the show was I wanted to talk about underrated artists today.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask you, like, if you had to sit back and think for a minute and you had to say an artist, Northbound Matt, we just got his
Thank you so much.
Continue to. Thank you so
Northbound
much.
for the resub or continued sub. Thank you so much.
But Rosemary's definitely an underrated streamer. She's somebody that a lot of people don't know about. Mm-hmm. She's somebody that is pissing her pants coming on the show, by the way. So chat.
Don't say that.
I'm just gonna. I don't care. She needs to know. Everyone needs. She posted it publicly.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Don't say that. I didn't say that. She posted it on Twitter.
Okay. I didn't realize.
Like, does anybody have to pee a lot?
I didn't realize.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Okay. So we have to be exceptionally kind or exceptionally trolly to her. Urine Puddles is here, definitely pissing her pants. I like it, but you have to be exceptionally kind or exceptionally trolly at this point.
Yeah.
Sarah can be kind of scary, but
I don't scare people. I'm sorry, Thomas Frank. I don't scare people. What are you talking about? I'm the sweetest, most warm person ever in this world. I think
Silence and Sarah should piss their pants in unity. No, thank you.
What? Oh, that sounds terrible and disgusting. I don't want that. No, I don't want
that. No.
No, I don't want anything to
Sarah's not even wearing pants. She's in a dress, so she's peeing on the floor, which is even worse.
No, I would be peeing on the. Why are we even talking about this? Let's just move on, please.
Peeing in your poor chair. It's just no good. It's not okay. But I wanted to ask you, like I said, first let's start with streamers. Who do you think is a streamer that doesn't get anywhere near the recognition or the service they deserve? And I don't want to focus necessarily on just new ones, like somebody who's been around for a while that you're like, all right, this person's been around, they've been out there. Who would be a streamer that you think really deserves more attention?
You?
No. That is not true.
It is. Shut the fuck up. First of all, the silence noise. I think the silence noise deserves everything.
I need more shots if this is gonna happen.
No, you're not. Stop it right now. Okay, I hate the silence noise. Take it all back.
Sarah doesn't give me orders, so that means we're taking another shot. So
for fuck's sake.
Continue.
Fine, but by his EP, The Silence Noise obviously deserves a lot. A lot of people in this chat, actually, that I'm seeing right now. Obviously, the Village Ruse, he's fucking hilarious. He's just such a warm and amazing guy. And I think he deserves, like, all the fucking love. I think for a lot of people, it is a matter of not being discovered so far. Or, like, by the right people or by the right amount of people. Cheers, Silence. Here,
Salud.
I'm going to cheers with you with my wine that my dad got for me. He got me this
nice.
wine. He was like,
fancy
Sarah, I got
pants.
wine for you. Here, cheers. There you go.
Fancy pants.
You-
Salud.
Yeah, here. I mean, you're always cheering to the camera, but you know that I'm not, like, in front of you, right? Just saying.
We haven't
There we go.
fixed my camera in a
There
while.
we
It
go.
used to
There,
be
that's
reversed.
perfect. Cheers. There we go. There we go.
Salud. Yes.
And
salud.
cheers, chat, too, obviously. But
Yeesh.
the Village Ruse. J. Dublé. J. fucking Dublé. We rated him.
You stole my answer. That was gonna be my answer, but keep
we
going. I got a
rated
lot.
him.
I got a lot.
I have so many. I could go on and on.
J.
This
Dublé.
is the,
Yeah,
it
let's
could
do it.
be
No,
it could
this
be
is what I
the
wanna talk
whole
about.
the entirety of the
You
show
know,
today.
That's why I want to talk
J.
about it. I thought it was a great
fucking
issue.
Blay, dude. Amazing
dude.
show. Amazing fucking show. I re-rated him. I think it was last Saturday. No, was it last
Yeah,
Saturday?
last Saturday. Yeah, it was
And
last Saturday.
he is just. I can't even tell you how I'm like mind blown. I'm like, this is a second scene of action. And you know what? I was actually so mad at him for not having a donation button. Like, he doesn't have a donation button. I was like, I'm gonna donate to these bitches like a crazy girl because I am so impressed by the quality of musicianship, by the quality of stream, and just by the quality of it all. And then these people don't even have fucking. He doesn't even have a donation. How the fuck?
We're gonna talk about that later
Yeah.
today about people who don't have donation goals
Yeah.
that they should have. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah,
believe
I
me.
was legit mad. I was like, how the fuck does he dare being so fucking good at this and just not having a donation button? Like, how the
I know,
fuck
I
does he
agree.
dare? Anyways, also, also somebody who also deserves a lot more love and is also in chat, by the way, is, I mean, you all deserve more love. Let's be first of all the
I agree.
streamers in
Listen,
here.
I'm gonna stop. Hold on. I'm gonna stop for a second. And Sarah, I think you and I can both agree. We are assholes a lot on stream. We troll a lot on stream. We act like, we act like we're big bad people. But I said this last night, and I'm not even drunk at this point. It's like most of you are here because we love the hell out of you. We love all of you who spend your time watching the show, all of you who stream. Like, we love you guys. J. Dublé, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Warrior, for gifting that sub to J. Dublé. Thank you.
No, but for real, you guys have to know that, and I'm sure that you would agree with that we fucking love all of you guys who are here for the show and show up and contribute to us.
Yes, I agree. So, like, this is the first thing, obviously, is, like, everybody
drunk,
who
shut
streams
up.
here in chat, I think, is fucking amazing and deserves way more than they have right now. Legit, I really, really do. One of the other people that I want to mention, though, is Potato Frank, Thomas Frank, which I judged him on a show on 24K's talent show. He is going to be, aw, Jay Dublé, thank you so much for gifting a sub to
Jay,
Random
thank you.
Bizzo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I think Thomas Frank is one of there's a lot of good guitarists on Twitch, but Thomas Frank is fucking amazing. He has a lot of skill, a lot of technique. He has perfected complicated, and I, as a jazz musician, I can appreciate that a lot. He has perfected a lot of difficult lines and a lot of difficult musical techniques, and I really appreciate that. And I think he's also funny, and he deserves so much more. And when I was judging him, I'm just saying this now, and just saying this.
Yeah.
When I was judging him on that show, 24K is also, AJ is also going to be on this show, I believe in 2 weeks or something like that. But
Yeah.
soonish. And I said, Thomas Frank deserves the win. He didn't, because chat was also I'm spilling all the tea here. It's Music Exposed. Who the fuck cares?
Music
Okay, who the
Exposed.
fuck
Spill
cares?
the tea.
Okay, it was like, we let the audience decide, and the person who won had the biggest chat, obviously. The person who won had over 100 people, and obviously they all voted for that person, and they won because of it. But I'm going to tell you, internally, our winner was either Thomas Frank or it was the soul singer person. But for me, it was Thomas Frank, not only because I'm biased and he's my friend and I love him, but also because he's just amazing.
It's always good to be a biased judge for a talent show.
That's very true.
Like, I just want my friend to win. That's cool.
Random Bizzle, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Ninja Rider. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yeah, so ultimately, I mean, obviously, if you put me in a talent show and you put me to judge musicians, obviously I know a few of those musicians and I knew a few of the other musicians too, but and you guys know this, I'm very blunt. Like, even if you could be my best friend. If you aren't good enough or like at something and you want me to really give you critique and judge you, I will tell you. And if there's somebody better than you, I will tell you. I really, because I believe that people only grow with constructive criticism, not mean criticism, but criticism they can use.
You know what? You never mean criticize anybody. I've never heard you on the stream being mean to anybody here. Mm-hmm. You're always just so constructive and so kind.
Yes.
Like everything you say, it's like you're practically an angel.
Yeah, I am Mother Teresa. Didn't you say that once?
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a fucking goddess.
That's right.
Yeah.
Without sin, without
anything.
So the thing is that, for me, I want to throw out, since you took my pick, which my pick was going to be Jay Dublé. And it's tough to pick just one. Like you said, I have a lot of streamers that I think are underrated, and a lot of them are coming up on the show. The one that I want to throw out that I think is super underrated and doesn't get nearly enough credit, they've been on our bulletin board a few times, is Moonlight Social. A lot of you may not be familiar with them. They're actually live right now, assholes. Who streams during Music Exposed?
Right? I'm sometimes like, why are you streaming while Music Exposed?
Everyone go to Andy the Frenchie's chat and be like, why would you stream during Music Exposed? I'm sure she'd really appreciate that.
Oh,
she's got more viewers than us. Just go in there and be like, Andy, what the hell? Music
what
Exposed
the fuck,
is like, why
Andy?
are you not streaming right now?
And everybody else who's going to be or was on this show who's streaming at the same time, just tell them. Other than our guest, obviously.
Listen. You got Andy the Frenchie. You've got Plastic Josh. You got Here Is Steve.
I can't.
You got all of them.
No.
You got Rosemary, who's preparing for the show. She's
obviously, Rosemary is preparing for the show, so that's different.
Go get them all.
Go get him.
Why?
Tell them in chat.
I kind of like to do that.
Yeah, don't do that though. Actually, don't do that. Don't do that. We're kidding. Don't do that.
Moonlight Social is an amazing. They're a duo. They're a duo out of Tennessee. They kind of started as a country project, and they've moved into kind of like alt country, which is more like rock. And I normally hate that genre. Normally, it's a genre that I don't like. I feel like it's full of boring melodies and boring people and lots of stuff that I really don't like. But Moonlight's...
Sorry.
Nice. That would have been amazing.
Okay. I actually thought Potato was... Yeah. I actually thought Potato was banned.
Moonlight Social has been... I know they were at TwitchCon last year, and they'd started streaming before that. They have one of the funniest streams on Twitch. They are so funny when they're performing together. They have such a great relationship with each other, and sometimes Jeremy's just doing stuff solo, and then Jedica's with him. But they are a hilariously underrated stream. They have really good music. They've continued to improve as songwriters, and they're also very generous to the music community as well. They're subscribers, and they hang out in a lot of different chats. And again, we've been able to share a lot of their music on the bulletin board, but. Highly recommended them. The one thing that Jeremy really loves when you go into the chat that you need to make sure of is you have to make sure to compare him to Jack Black, because he gets that all the time. Because he sounds and kind of even looks a little bit like Jack Black, but he gets that all the time. So, please give some love to Moonlight Social. They are so underrated. They deserve so much more of a following than they have. And they are actually, the other thing about them, selfishly, I didn't even think about this until now, is that they are responsible for my largest raid of all time.
Oh, really?
The biggest raid I ever had came from Moonlight Social.
Oh, fuck, it wasn't me? I'm sad now.
It was not you. It was...
How many people?
Biggest raid, I want to say it was like 300.
We can top that chat at some point.
It was like 300... that was by far the biggest raid I ever had, and it broke my stream. It actually literally froze my stream, because at the time I had too many of the Capagen emotes going off for when people were doing actions. So it's literally just nothing. It was just like emote wall and stream frozen, and I'm just standing like, I have no idea what's happening. I've lost control of my computer. But that happens to a lot of people. I find that happens to a lot of people when they get big raids. A lot of people who get big raids, you know, their
Not with
stream
me.
gets messed up or. Oh well,
No.
I know we're not all as pro as you, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm
Why don't
sorry.
you criticize? Why don't you criticize my stream? You know what? Give me some constructive criticism on my stream, Sarah. What's your constructive criticism of my stream? Let's hear it.
Cry
what
less.
do you got for me?
What did you expect? Huh? I've actually never seen you cry on stream, but I know you cried at some point, so that's what I had to say.
Oh
So
my
I don't
God.
know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just wanted to be mean. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
Wow. How is that constructive?
That is
The
constructive.
fuck?
It's like, just don't do it. I'm kidding. Obviously, cry on stream. I find emotions to be very important and very amazing. And it's, for me, for example, it's very difficult to get in touch with my feelings. But I also want to mention somebody else right now. I want to mention Here Is Steve, because Here Is Steve, for me, is one of the most underrated music and variety streamers ever. I don't understand. I legit, with Here Is Steve, like, I see everybody kind of slowly climbing the ladder, you know, slowly getting more numbers. Like, legit, I see, you know, some people that I have been watching since they have only 3 viewers or something, all of a sudden they have 7, then they have like 13, at some point they're like at 20, and so on and so on. And at some point, if they pop off, like, for example, Matt Gaddy, they have easily 100 or something. And but, or like Donut King, which is not a music streamer, but anyways, he was also somebody that we, you know, came into and promoted a lot when he had like 2 viewers or something. Now he has like easily 150 or something.
Right.
But yeah, there's like a ladder. And I do understand that variety is very difficult, but I, for example, see on my channel that my channel always grows a little bit, falls a little bit, grows a little bit, falls, but it always is like upwards, if that makes sense. My fall, my new fall is a little bit bigger than my last fall, and my new high is a little bit bigger than my last high. But it is a lot of up and down.
So eventually you're going to have like one stream where you have 500 viewers and then one stream where you have 0.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the fall is huge. Everyone will watch the one stream. No one will watch the next stream.
It's just, basically like that. But then the next fall is like I have 1 viewer, and the next high is like I have 6 viewers or something. Anyways, but Here Is Steve. I do not understand how not more people watch him. He is such a sweetheart. He is so sweet. He makes amazing music. He's incredibly talented. He does have a good setup. Like, I don't think he, like, I don't understand really has a good setup. He plays Dark Souls really well. Like, it's enjoyable. He has memes. He's funny. Like, he has a good sense of humor. I don't understand how he, like, legit, he's one of the people that I understand the least, because most of the people that I mentioned, like, it feels like they, like, Here Steve tries super hard. Does that make sense? Like, he works so hard.
Moonlight Social is the same. That's the thing that's surprising to me, is I feel like they have kind of plateaued as well, and I don't feel like they deserve it. I feel like they're an entertaining enough stream and have enough going on for what they're doing at this point that they really should have more of a following. They should be on the show. Moonlight Social was one of the very first people that I reached out to. And this is another thing chat can say. You can actually say this. Feel free to troll Moonlight Social and say, Jeremy is too lazy to schedule on on Music Exposed. I sent him the link right back when we started, before we were booked out months in advance and all that stuff, and they never scheduled. And I've been in there and I've asked him, I'm like, do you guys not want to be on the show? You could have just said, like, hey, we're not interested in being on the show, or it's not right for us right now. That's okay. But he was just like, no, I just literally didn't schedule. And I'm like, oh, okay then.
There are some people who don't want to be on the show, though, for, you know, more personal reasons or something. I understand.
They don't want us to ask them about, you know, drama questions and their
I don't think that's it. I think some of them just don't. It's really interesting, because one of the things that we all share, and even if we are badasses, and you and I are badasses, right? Like, I would say you and I, we are badasses. We don't fucking care.
Yeah, I'm a badass that cries on stream and gets on stream for an hour and a half and listens to How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees.
Yeah, but normally you are a badass.
That's badass moves. I'm a fucking badass.
Yes, you are. But you are a badass, though. Like, chat, you would agree, right? He's a badass. He's like, he will fuck you up if he needs to or something. But I will also fuck you up if I need to, right? We're we're badasses. Like we
Yes,
speak our
yes.
mind. We, you know, as fair as possible without trying to be mean,
for sure.
obviously.
For sure.
And
for sure.
I lost my point.
Yes.
But what I wanted to yeah, I legit lost. I wanted to say something really wholesome. I ended up rambling about how badass we are, and now I'm just
About Here Is Steve. You wanted to say you're talking about, I don't know.
Here's
Something
Steve.
about Here Is Steve.
Yeah, well, and then I don't fucking know.
You're like, here's Steve. Here's Steve, a streamer. He's a good streamer. If Silence was in the UK, he'd drink sours and eat ready salted crisps on a bender. Listen, no, if I was in the UK, I'd be at a kebab shop at like 4 a.m. That's what I would be doing. I'd be drinking.
Oh, sorry.
I
just remembered.
I miss kebabs so much. Like that's something you can't really get. That they're not done right in the U.S. Like you can get gyros in the U.S., but you can't get kebabs. You can only get overseas.
Sorry, I just remembered.
Fine.
Sorry, I just remember. Otherwise, it's gonna go away again. So.
So, if you forgot your point again, just get up and leave. If you forgot it again, just
some
leave.
People,
Get out of the studio.
Some people, they don't want to be on the show because they don't feel like they are up to par. And that's what I wanted to say. Even some streamers who are badass or act badass on stream or are badass or something, whatever, like us, that's only what I wanted to say. They're way far more like Andy the Frenchie and et cetera, who are just badass people. But one thing that we all share is doubt and a lot of self-doubt. And
yes.
Regardless of how big you are of a streamer in general, by the way, but also a musician, obviously, which adds another factor to that. We all have self-doubt, and we all sometimes go into that self-doubt way too much than we should. And that's one of the biggest reasons why some music streamers do not want to schedule with us, because they literally say, I don't feel like I'm ready for this. And it's like... Yeah. And I understand that 100%. But one of the things that I think most of us forget is that we're actually not alone with that. We all struggle with that. We all struggle with self-doubt. We all struggle with not feeling like we are enough, or that we are good enough, or that we are musical enough, or that we are skilled enough, or that we are enough of a streamer, or good enough as an entertainer. And so I think, and I really want to make it possible.
I co-host this show, and I don't feel like I belong in this role.
Well, you do.
I'm on the show every week, and I don't feel like no. Fuck you.
You do.
No.
You do belong to this. So
listen, but I understand the feeling. Believe me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I want Music Exposed to be. Obviously, it is a place where there's drama discussed. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of just uncomfortable questions sometimes. But ultimately, the ultimate goal of this is to just take away the doubt that this show would never be enough or too good or something for any musician, and that this is a place where we all basically connect, and we actually also connect after the fact. It's not like we have people on the show and then it's like, oh, okay, whatever, you go do your thing and fuck you or something. Like, you were on the show, it's enough. We actually connect in a certain way after that too, and are in a group.
Sexual way. In a sexual way. We all have giant orgies. They're all
we don't.
Satanic orgies.
Satanic?
Don't listen to that. They're all satanic.
Why are
like,
they
we
satanic?
Make everyone dress up in goat masks. Like, that's what happens when... Listen, if you want to be a guest on Music Exposed, if you have not watched the movie Eyes Wide Shut, that is a documentary for what ends up happening.
I love that movie so fucking much. So good.
Listen, I'm sorry to ruin the mystique for you, but that's basically what happens. You just become our slaves. Like, that's how it is.
Yeah.
And
we're just standing there with our whips and being like,
who uses
rate
a whip?
us.
Whips are no fun. Whips are the worst.
What?
You got to use better implements than that.
Yeah,
but anyway.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't, obviously, if you're like, I use a whip.
Yeah, I use a whip.
I'm like, what are you, a fucking tiger tamer?
Yes.
You're like standing in a cage. You're like, all right, tigers.
Yeah. My slaves meow, What do your slaves do?
they don't say anything unless they're told to say something.
Oh, okay.
That's just how it
wow.
is.
Okay. You're
So
way crazier than me. I just say meow, bitch.
I don't want anyone meowing at me. I'm allergic to cats. I am deathly allergic to cats. No one is allowed to meow at me. I don't want your cats around me. All right. I might die from your meow, okay? R.I.P. Streamdog. Listen, Streamdog is a good position to have on the Silence Noise stream. Let's just be real. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with being the Streamdog on the Silence Noise stream.
Yeah, I mean...
You know, I do think that position's already taken, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
But your Streamdog position? Who is the Streamdog?
I have a strong I can't reveal it yet. I can't reveal it, but I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on it. Let's just put it that way.
I'm intrigued. Yeah. Who might that be?
I'm sure you are. We'll just keep it up. Thanks for all the cats disapproving, Dad. I appreciate that. No, don't meow at me.
Yeah, but I want my slaves to meow at me. You know, it's like, meow, bitch.
This is why you don't have any slaves.
You don't know that. Shut the fuck up. You don't know if I have slaves or not. True. Nah, you don't know if I have three people sitting there being my...
Can I get a 69 in chat if you are Sarah Jazz's slave?
Please, somebody type 69 in chat. If you are my slave and would meow for me.
Yeah, just meow 69. There you go. That'll work. Good Lord. Or after ever. Get out of here.
Bazzy, yes! Bazzy! Fuck yeah! Moving Dutchman is meowing for me. Yes! Rising. Ninja. Nerdrunner is only 23. He's not very dedicated. Ninja. Fatu também. Sex pedal guy. See? Also,
I hate
Thomas.
This stream. I hate this show. Why am I on
Big
this
balls.
show?
Yeah, they're all my slaves. See, I do have slaves, and they all meow for me. So, what do you have to say about that, Silence? How many slaves do you have?
None. I have 0.
Oh, well, that's sad. Oh,
it's okay.
You can have one of mine
Sarah,
if you.
I would clean. I don't want any of yours.
Why
Your
not?
slaves after you've made them meow and act like cats, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm done. Sarah, I would clean each individual toe with my mouth and tongue for you. Gross.
Yeah, Bazzy is my perfect slave, by the way. He's like, he has been
Probably.
slaving all over me on Twitter, too. He's like...
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm his queen.
I'm for it.
Yeah, I'm just, you know...
I like it.
He comes with his fedora.
Our musical guest today is the highly underrated, highly underappreciated RosemaryTeal, amazing streamer. Let's get her going. RosemaryTeal!
RosemaryTeal! Let's go!
Oh, God. I'm scared. I don't know how to, okay. I'm just gonna, hopefully this is fine. Okay, it's fine. Hi, everybody. I'm gonna play some original songs for you. I have 3. The first one is called Three's a Crowd. It's about being the third wheel, and Silence calls this my math song. Put on a happy face, make them all think I'm okay, and I'm alright with being alone. Nobody knows what I don't show, because everybody has somebody but me. Because it's 1 + 1 and 0 + 1 makes 3. But I'm bailing out because 3's a crowd, and I'm sick of having to see everybody that has somebody but me. Oh my God, I'm gonna pass out. And I hear time after time how lucky the man will be that becomes mine. But there's no one by my side. I keep trying to hide that it matters to me, because everybody has somebody but me. because it's 1 + 1 and 0 + 1 makes 3. But I'm bailing out because 3's a crowd, and I'm sick of having to see everybody that has somebody but me. Will someone just hold me and call me their own? Someone to take me up in their arms, make it feel like home. Someone to belong to hold my hand, to run to cry to be my man. Because everybody has somebody but me. Because it's 1 + 1 and 0 + 1 makes 3. But I'm bailing out because 3's a crowd, and I'm sick of having to see everybody that has somebody but me. Cause everybody has somebody but me. I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm not gonna look at the chat because I'm gonna freak out. Okay, here's my second song. This one's an angry song. This is called Honest, and it's about being jaded by love and being afraid you're going to destroy the next person you get in a relationship with. Oh my God, okay. I will crush you until there's nothing left, and I will hurt you. I will, like I've been hurt, and I will leave you like I've been left, because I'm jaded and I'm damaged, and I can't give what I don't got. Honest. And I will test you and push you over the edge, and I'm no good for anyone, and I will bleed you, I will, until your heart falls from your chest, because I'm broken and I'm twisted, and I can't give you what you want. Honest. 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 Well, a hand to my broken heart, I'll tear you apart, and when you're on your knees, that's when I'll finally ease up. That's when I'll want you here. When you turn your back in fear, because I'm just a mess, and I'm not meant for this. Honest. Honest. Well, I'm not girlfriend material, because my love's so serial. Honest. And hand to my broken heart, I'll tear you apart. And when you're on your knees, that's when I'll finally ease up. But that's when I want you here. When you turn your back in fear, because I'm just a mess, and I'm not meant for this. Honest. Run, run away. Hurry, run. Honest. You won't withstand the test. Honest. Because I'm cheated and I'm damaged, and I can't give what I don't got, because I'm broken and I'm twisted, and I can't give you what you want. Honest. Oh, I'm shaking. Okay, here's my last one. This one is called Where I Live. It's a sad song, and I just want to live inside my music, so. A loose string to speak. As the iron soaks my tongue, and I lose the will to breathe. As the saline drowns my lungs, and I can't hear, feel, or open my eyes, 'cause I can't be bothered what's on the other side of my eyelids. And reality is not where I belong, so stay twisted in the notes of this song. That's where I live. I lose the hope to dream when I'm lost inside my head, and I lose the dream to move when I'm trapped with feeling dead. I'm gonna cry on the inside, and I can't hear, feel, or open my eyes. Can't be bothered what's on the other side of my eyelids. And reality is not where I belong, so stay twisted in the notes of this song. That's where I live. And no, I don't wanna see you try. It's too late for that. It doesn't mean a thing to me now. And no, you can't make up for your crimes. It's over now. Just accept that this is goodbye. 'Cause I can't hear, feel, or open my eyes, 'cause I can't be bothered what's on the other side of my eyelids. And reality's not where I belong, so stay twisted in the notes of this song. That's where I live. That's where I live. That's where I live. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry now. All right, thank you. Oh my God, there's a hype train. I blocked the chat. I'm freaking out. Do another
one more.
one?
Yes.
Really?
One more.
Okay,
and an
I'll do one
encore,
more.
please.
I'm gonna cry
yes, please. Please, please, please.
Oh my God.
One more.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, I'll do, oh God, what do I do? Maybe I'll do Learn. I like this one. Oh, sweet Jesus. I'm trying really hard not to just start breaking into tears right now. Okay. Yeah. This one's called Learn. This is like being gaslighted by people and then figuring out that maybe that they're not, or they're the problem. It's not just you. I still feel raindrops on my face. They never fade away. It seems, and I still carry every single word you thought I never heard with me. Oh, but I have to learn to heal. I have to learn to wake up. Have to learn to smile. Oh, and I'm starting to see you will get your turn when it comes back around. I hope you learn. And I still wonder what the hell went wrong, even though it was so long. pure when I'm standing next to her or them. Oh, but I have to learn to heal. I have to learn to wake up. Have to learn to smile. Oh, and I'm starting to see you will get your turn when it comes back around. I hope you learn. And hold on. What just happened? Okay. And I'm hoping that it takes you just as long as it took me. And I'm hoping by the end of it you finally start to see you can't do what you're doing. You can't do what you've done. I'm hoping that you realize the damage that you've done. Oh, but I have to learn to heal. Have to learn to wake up. Have to learn to smile. And I'm starting to see you will get your turn when it comes back around. I hope you learn. I messed it up because I was nervous.
That was fucking amazing. Oh my God. I love that. That was so good. Her songs are so fucking amazing. Like, some of those chord changes just got me. I really needed another one. I hope you guys need it too. Also, she has a hype train going on. I don't know how far it is.
She does have a hype train, so if you guys can drop in on that, and we're going to explain in a little bit why that's important.
Yeah,
because it's
we
important.
Will.
It's very important.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to put on the Bulletin jingle thing.
Discovery!
Let's go! Discovery!
Open up your arms to the music. The future's in your ears and you just won't believe. You just won't believe. Discovery.
Of this? I don't know. Okay, silence. Just take it off.
Yeah, it's like that Santa Esmeralda song, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, which is unnecessarily like 20 minutes long. What's going on, RosemaryTeal? Thanks so much for that raid, bringing everybody over. We're going to get her on the show in a second. We have a smaller bulletin board this week. So as a reminder, please, in the Discords, either Sarah Jazz's Discord or mine, or on Twitter, if you have streamer announcements from your favorite streamer or anyone that you follow that is a Twitch musician or a streaming musician of any kind, like we'll focus on any platform. We just want to make sure that they live stream. Make sure that you send those to me in advance. I also want to thank Glasswegian again. I thank him a lot because pretty much every week Glasswegian gives us suggestions, and both Sarah and I were featured in his blog over the last 2 weeks as well. Sarah, you were featured the week before, and I was featured this week. All of the Discovery channels are actually listed on the bulletin board. So when you go to musicexposed.show, on the bulletin board at the bottom, under all the different songs for the last month, you'll see that the 3 Discovery portals are there, and I want to talk about them because somebody asked about it in the chat. So Twitch Finds. For those of you who are not familiar with what Twitch Finds is a show hosted by 5-Hit Dune. Can I get a shout out for 5-Hit Dune real quick? He does a show every Sunday at, I believe it's I always forget if it's 5 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. Eastern. but it is 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. I believe it's 6 p.m. Eastern, where he goes through and he spends his entire week, most weeks, going through and finding undiscovered artists on Twitch, finding people who are new to streaming, finding people who have very low numbers and very low audience, and he shows them off on that show. So I'm actually co-hosting Twitch Finds with 5 Hit Dune tomorrow, as his normal co-host will be out. So again, 6 p.m. Eastern, join me and 5 Hit Dune over there to hear about brand new folks that you've never heard of before. Keeps you from having to go under the, find all these people yourself. The Eargasm, I also have her in there, the Eargasm with LP, always highlighting new songs every single week on her show, where new artists can submit songs. The chat gives feedback and review and love, and you have the ability to follow them. She simulcasts that show across all the different streaming platforms, but it's twitch.tv/theeargasm. And then finally, Glaswegian, who I mentioned, we're both featured in his blog. He spends basically all week, every week, finding and supporting music streamers. So make sure that if you don't follow his blog, if you didn't go back and look at the last 2 weeks of Twitch features of those different things. And you can read about Sarah and I and our answers to what we do before stream and, how weird we are. So this week's new releases, there's only 2. Sarah Curry, if you guys don't know her, twitch.tv/ggcurry, just released her new single that's called Hey Love. And then Kate McGill, which is twitch.tv/Kate Laura McGill, just released her new song called Friday. So make sure that you follow Twitch Finds, The Eargasm, Glaswegian, and then check out those new songs this week from Sarah Curry, Hey Love, and Kate McGill, Friday. That is your Music Exposed Bulletin Board.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now we have the time.
She did it.
She did it.
We did it before she's even on the show.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's crying before she's even on the show. We did it to her. The first guest in the history of Music Exposed to cry on the show.
Well,
yes.
I welcome you guys. I welcome you guys. I welcome you guys too. But thank you so much, Blade Runner, for the resub for 11 months and
Hey,
Twitch
why
Prime.
not?
Thank you so much. And I welcome you, RosemaryTeal.
RosemaryTeal. Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my God.
How are you?
How are you?
Well, I guess I'm okay. I was crying and stuff, so.
Why? Okay.
Crying and
So let me
stuff.
ask the obvious question. What makes you cry about this? Is it the fact that you're getting exposure, or what is it that brings up the emotion for you about this?
Oh God. I'm gonna cry this whole interview.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's just I don't know. It's validating, I guess. I love music so much, and I've always felt like I was never good enough. So I don't know. It's just
Aw.
Aw.
I don't know.
That's so
Well,
sweet.
you definitely belonged on this show
You
for
do.
sure. I was so
Aw.
glad. I was so glad that because we had a guest that was scheduled this week, and it was no fault of his own. He wasn't able to be in, and this was a spot that was reserved for a smaller streamer. It was a spot that we knew that it wanted to be somebody that wasn't as well known or
Yeah.
somebody that was new. And right about that time is when I met Rosemary, and I told her I think she's an amazing artist. She needed to step up. She needed to be on the stage and get some exposure. You've been playing way too long without having followers and love and support, and you really, really deserve it. You really do.
Aw, you're
So-
I love this.
I'm sorry.
It's amazing. No, don't apologize. It's good.
Don't
I
apologize.
love
It's
it.
important.
Aw.
It's important. So let's talk about the 4 songs that you played. So I want to talk about that first one, because to me, I first of all, I spend a lot of time in your chat since I've met you. You actually mod for me, which I really appreciate. We kind of trade mod, and I appreciate that. The first song is really my favorite song of yours that you play. It's such an amazing song. I love the inspiration. Was there a specific inspiration for that song, or was it just a feeling that you felt often? Where did that song come from?
I think all of my songs are kind of a diary, sort of.
Okay.
I used to write a lot of poetry, and then I switched over to music. So, when I experience something and I just get it in the feels real hard, then I write a song about it.
Yeah.
So I was just constantly the third wheel, in a lot of things with my friends and stuff, because I hadn't been in a relationship in a really long time. This was before I met my husband, and I was just always the third wheel, and I would just try to be fine with it. I'm like, yeah, let's hang out and stuff. But every one of my friends was in a couple, and I was like, this sucks. I don't want to do it anymore.
Welcome to my life, okay? I understand. That's why you sing that song, and every time I'm like, okay, guys, I don't know. I might be the one crying after this one.
Yeah. But it's just, I don't know. I just like write about my life a lot of the time.
That's amazing. I love that.
It is.
I love that. So the second song, if you want to tell us about that, because I saw a lot of people saying that's their favorite song of yours.
That was their favorite.
The angry song. Tell us about that.
Alanis vibes, yeah.
I think I like some of my songs are either super sad or they're super angry. There's a couple happy ones, but most of them are like one of the other two. And this one, like, I think it's just because like people can relate to it, where like you've just been messed up by like past relationships and stuff. And it's about my husband, because like when we met, like he just seemed like such a nice guy, and I'm like, I'm gonna destroy this guy because I've been in so many terrible relationships, and like I don't trust, like I have trust issues and stuff like that. So like I was just worried that I was gonna mess things up with him, and I was like, he just needs to run away. So you started, when you started doing online video, you started doing YouTube and you started doing streaming, you did a lot of that with your husband. So talk about how that started. Like how did you guys get into, because you were creating YouTube videos first, right? Yeah.
So how did that start?
We started a business together. So we started Tealfish Studios, which is like the name that he streams under. And like it's like an art and design and like every other creative thing kind of business. And like we were like, okay, we made our website, or like what else could we do to try to like build a community around us. So we started doing like the YouTube stuff, and then he was the one that decided to like start doing the Twitch thing. I didn't even know there was music on Twitch when we started. I was like, what? So yeah, it was basically just like us trying to like, we're both really creative people, and like we like a lot of different creative things. So it was just like whatever avenue we could find to like express that's what we were trying to do.
So how did you at some point decide that you're gonna get your own channel and do your own thing at some point?
So like the reason I had the RosemaryTeal channel was because we were doing gaming, and like we started out trying to do it on Xbox. It wasn't working very well. And then we switched over to PC, and he was like, oh, well, maybe it'd be like a good idea to have like your perspective, so like people could see what you're doing. Like when we would like splice our like videos and stuff together. So that's why we made the second channel. It was just for the purpose of having like the visuals, like when we were playing games, so they could see what I was doing and stuff. So we could put them on YouTube and stuff. And then we started like exploring more on Twitch, and I was like, oh, they have art. Oh, they have music. And then I was like, let me try this music thing, because I love doing music. And I don't know, that's just happened.
And you also play music. You also play music in Second Life as well, right?
Mm-hmm. So like I think like music streaming for me kind of started with like the old Yahoo chat rooms.
Yes,
like,
yes. Me too.
So like, yeah, I like used to stream music in there. Like I would always go to like the music rooms and play music, and it's just started getting overrun with bots. And then I was like, I need to find something else. And like I was basically Googling, where can you play music online?
Yeah.
And I found Second Life, so I started in there, and they actually have like a huge music community in Second Life, so I started playing there. And then I was playing on Street Jelly a little bit too, which is kind of like what Twitch does, but it's a very small platform.
Okay.
And stuff.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah, it's like very tiny. So then when I saw that they had stuff like on Twitch that you could like play music on here, I was like, what? So like I wanted to try it. So
how
what happened?
Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
So you said you did poetry first, and at some point you started to do music. What are your influences in both music and poetry? Like your biggest influences, or the ones where you thought, oh, I kind of want to also create?
For poetry, probably Sylvia Plath, because she's super dark like me and twisty. So, I just like wrote a lot of like very dark stuff. And then when I started playing guitar and stuff, I was like, oh, like, let me start writing music, because it's basically like poetry, but like another level, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I mean, I guess like inspiration wise, like I like so many different genres of music, so it's hard to like to pick one thing. Like I love the Beatles and stuff like that, but like I didn't even really get exposed to like English music until I was like older, because like my parents always played like Arabic music in the house, because like I'm Egyptian and Lebanese, so like I didn't even speak English until I started going to school. So
wow, that's amazing.
You can't tell now, but my teachers were real mean to me about it.
Jeez.
But yeah, like I don't know, just like if there's like the music just moves you, and it's just like you put that with like words that move you, and it's just like a whole experience. Like that's just.
So as a fellow fan, as you know, of dark music and dark artists, I'm curious to say, like, what do you think is kind of either the darkest lyrics that you've written or the darkest topic that you've tackled? Do you think that there's a one in particular that you can point at and go, yeah, this might be the one that kind of takes the cake as being the darkest topic you've tackled?
I have a couple songs about suicide and like wanting to end my life and stuff like that. So that's probably the darkest. I don't think I go like super, like when I write, I don't like go super like blatant about it. Like,
of course, kind
of thing. But like Token is one of my original songs, and that like I was in a really dark place when I wrote that song, and like it's basically just about like wanting, like saying like I deserve this token into heaven because I've been through so much shit in my life. Like I deserve to get in. So
yeah.
That's probably the darkest one.
And do you perform those songs, or do you have some sort of inhibition to perform songs that are so deep and dark and so personal to you?
I've played it. I like just recently started putting like all of my music up because I was like, I mean, I wrote it, like it's part of me, and like sometimes people can relate to it. That one in particular, I sometimes get really emotional when I play it. So it kind of depends on the mood, I guess. Like if I'm like in my feelings that day, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna cry when I play this song. But I will play it for people. Like people have heard it, but like I don't play it very often. It's not like in my regular rotation, I guess you would say.
Right. Do you find that it's more therapeutic when you play it or when you write those feelings down? And that was probably part of why I wanted to ask that question is it a therapeutic process for you, or does it feel healing in some way to be able to kind of express those things and get them out of you?
Yeah, it's like 100% therapeutic. Like I think that's why I would write poetry so much, and then why I would write music so much. It was just like I was going through so many things, and like that was my way to like get it out of me, because like I couldn't really express like what was happening in any other way. So it is very therapeutic. And then I mean sometimes like when I play the songs, like it'll bring me back to that place, so that's why I get a little bit upset, but
of course
like it's still therapeutic to kind of like be able to play it and, you know, get your emotions out. And
I have a question for Sarah.
Yes,
because I want to ask Sarah, now do you feel like shit for telling people not to cry on stream? How about that, Sarah? How about them apples right there, okay? That's what I have to say.
Hey, somebody in chat just said I'm toxic to men, especially, and that I'm a terrible human being, and that I should deserve a man that is bad for me.
You know what?
Yeah.
Listen.
So I guess you're right.
Sarah, I will speak on behalf of everyone on this show. Whoever it was that typed it in chat, go fuck yourself. Just so that you're aware. Fuck yourself in your face. Now, what's your question, Sarah?
So I actually have a question that interests me very personally, because I also I don't put my emotions into lyrics because I'm very bad at that. Like I love poetry and I love reading poetry, but I'm just the worst at it. And when I am very bad at expressing my feelings and being open in a way with words or with showing it with actions most of the time. Sometimes I feel like, you know, I'm showing them in a way that I can, but the other people don't understand. And you, as somebody who is a very emotional songwriter, do you feel like do you struggle in your day-to-day life outside of music to show your emotions in the way that you do in your songs?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, I feel like when I'm playing, like, I don't know, it's just like you're going to like a different place. Like, you can express things that you can't do in your day-to-day. Like, I feel like I have to, like, I put that in my lyrics a lot. Like, you're just putting on this like brave, happy face, like, for everybody. I'm like, I'm fine, everything's okay, and like I can handle it. But a lot of the times I'm like dying inside. But like, you can't express that to people, like, because people think you're unhinged. Like, probably the people that saw me crying on stream today.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
but
it is. Wait, I gotta get jumping on that. That is the opposite of true. And it's something that you do to yourself a lot on stream. I watched you do this, but it is the opposite of true. Everyone, I think, is touched by the fact that you do that.
Yes.
On the show, like, you come on the show, both Sarah and I, we're some of the most toxic people in the music community. Like, we're willing to jump on a joke. We're willing to call people toxic. We're willing to call people out. But both of us, it's like, if you can't feel when you're exposed to something like that, when you're exposed to someone's real emotion and someone being vulnerable, then you kind of got to check yourself. You got to look at yourself and be like, wow, because you get vulnerable in a way that so few people on Twitch are willing to do.
Yes.
And that's part of why I'm such a huge cheerleader for you. I just feel like you deserve every bit of spotlight because you're willing to get out and do that. And it's so healthy for people to see that. It's healthy for people to see human emotions and go, shit, like, yeah, I felt this way. I felt like a third wheel. I felt rage. I'm worried I'm going to push people away and destroy people. It is ridiculous for you to think that anyone would be looking at it and be like, oh, stupid emo girl. No one does that. No one does that.
I agree with that so much because I think Rosemary can be somebody who actually influences a lot more people and artists and just viewers to be more in touch with their feelings and to be more open and just let yourself go, because we get taught all the time by media, by maybe parents, by maybe, I don't know, friends, it doesn't matter, by like, don't cry. I mean, I know I said that. It obviously was a joke, right? It obviously was a joke.
It's because you're an asshole, Sarah.
I'm just an asshole.
You're an asshole,
okay?
all right?
But ultimately, one of the things that I have been understanding in these past days is that showing emotion is not a weakness, and being in touch with your feelings is not a weakness. It is a strength. And I, for example, personally, am very weak for not being able to do that. And I'm slowly learning to do that and be in touch with all of that, because I admire people who are just, they can just start crying and like do songs and be like grateful and have happy tears and stuff like that. I am dead inside, like, and it's fucking sad. You know what I mean? Like, it's so amazing to see Rosemary. No, it's amazing to see Rosemary do this.
You know what, Sarah?
No,
Listen.
Let me just finish.
Okay.
And I think it's so amazing to see Rosemary do this, and you actually, like, that is very inspiring to me. You inspired me tonight, and that is why I said, I need an encore. I need something. I need more. Like, I don't care if what chat says, what silence says. I'm just gonna say I want an encore because it was good for me personally.
Why would I say no?
No, I'm just saying I didn't care. I was like, I'm just gonna ask her for one more song because that's how selfish I was. It doesn't matter. But ultimately, I think you have an amazing path in front of you, and never lose the emotions that you have, because that is one of the strongest things that a human can have, is be in touch with their feelings the way that you are. And I think 100%. You can inspire so many people, especially musicians and artists in general, to just let the fuck go, especially on Twitch and on stream, because I don't agree with that at all, chat. I see Life Station in chat. Happy tears are an oxymoron. That's not true at all. I've had moments in my life where I was elated. And I'm sure everyone on this panel, even though Sarah's a giant liar and says she's dead inside, has had that moment where you, like, and I bet for all of us, I mean, I'm willing to put money on the fact that I bet for all of us it has something to do with music. Yes. Like, there was a song that you heard or a performance that you saw or something that happened that all of you just melted inside, and you were just like, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing I've ever heard or I've ever seen or whatever it is in that moment.
I'm sure all of us have had that. Can we all agree on that at least?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
We can
so.
all agree on that.
Yes.
So Silence, what is your next question?
So I want to talk a little bit about your process. And I know as a songwriter who gets asked this question all the time, it's really kind of a difficult question. But do you have kind of a pattern or a routine that helps you get into songwriting? And once you get into it, do you find that it starts with the lyrical side or the melody side? Do you capture ideas in another way? Like, how do the ideas come together, from being ideas into becoming one of your songs?
I think my writing process is weird. Like, I don't know.
Sure.
Like, if there's stuff that, like, I want to get out of me, like, I just, like, have, like, a very strong emotion about something, and then, like, I want to put it into, like, a song usually. Or something. Like, I used to do a lot of, like, art and stuff like that, too, where I'm like, I just need to get it out some kind of way. When I write stuff, it's, like, usually at the same time, like, the music and the lyrics at once.
Okay, so
Seems
it comes all
weird.
together. That's
Nice.
actually cool. I wish I could do that.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
it's not like I just, like, come out and, like, the song happens, but, like, I'll just sit down with my guitar and, like, I'll have, like, a melody in my head and I'll just start playing, and then I'll, like, hit a chord and I'm like, oh, I like that, and then that goes with this, and then, like, just the lyrics will just kind of come to me. And I write songs kind of quickly, but, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's weird. It's just like when you're in that right mind frame, it just happens. It just comes
Yes.
out.
Yes, absolutely.
So-
how many songs do you have? That should be a quick question then, Sarah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like, I think I have like 40 something up on my song list right now. I have other songs that I've written, like, with my band and that, like, I've collaborated with, but those are not up there.
Right.
So
So you have
Within
do
that
you have a band? You just said you have a band?
no, that was, like, I did a long time ago. It was like me, my brother, and our friend Sean were in a band together. But now it's just me.
You have to tell us some stories about that, because if for people who aren't in my Discord, they didn't see, we had a little reminiscing thread. So tell us a little bit about that band and what you were like back then.
I was very much like an emo girl. I still am, obviously.
Yes.
But, like, we would play, like, kind of grungy music and stuff, and it was just really fun. Like, I was, like, on guitar and vocals, and my brother was on drums, and Sean was on bass, and, like, we would just have so much fun playing together. And we would just do really stupid things. I was sharing pictures of we were all crammed. I had, like, a tiny Honda Civic, and, like, when we'd have, like, a show somewhere, we would have to put my brother's whole drum set and, like, all of our amps and the guitar and the bass and everything into this tiny little car. And there'd be times where we're both sitting in the driver's seat, which is so dangerous. Don't do this. We were both sitting in the driver's seat, and, like, we were so squished together that, like, only one of us could reach the pedals and one could do the steering wheels. So we would, like, I'm like, okay, I got the wheel, you got the
Tandem
pedals, we got
driving.
this. And I was like, I hope
driving.
nobody catches us. So, yeah, some stupid stuff we did.
Yeah.
But it
That's
was so much
amazing.
fun.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
was
Sarah.
just good times.
Good times. So
Good tip.
I had a question, but then I got sucked into the street racing comment from Sarah Dobbs because I used to do street racing too. It was not a good time. I mean, it was a good time, but don't do that, kids. So I forgot about my question.
She's like, whatever. What is music?
What is even music?
do you have-
Cars.
do- So you're kind of new. So you're kind of new to the Twitch music community. Do you have some favorite streamers or some streamers right now who are inspirational to you?
Oh
that
yes,
you like
that
to
was the
watch?
question that I wanted to ask. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so I didn't. Well, thanks for telepathically telling me.
Yeah,
that.
I did. I was just a vroom, 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 you know, that's a telepathic sound.
Not to kiss your asses, but both of you, honestly.
Oh, God.
Like, no, but I'm serious. Like, the production of, like, how you guys put on your music is, like, amazing. And, like, I've heard you both do, like, original stuff, and then, like, it's so good. And, like, I was telling Silence, like, sometimes when I listen to you sing, Sarah, like, you sing with so much, like, passion,
Aw.
and, like, I'll start crying.
Aw.
So, like, but I cry at everything, so I don't know. But, like, but, like, it's just really good. Besides the two of you, like, just, like, the community you've introduced me to, like, just everybody is so good, and there's just such a, like, dynamic, like, range of, like, genres and stuff that people do. When I first started, I think, like, the first couple streamers that I really like enjoyed watching. Jolette4, I love her stuff. She does like a lot of original music too. And I just like her vibe. Like she's just very positive and stuff like that. Vibes.
Vibe alert.
I like Mace Jams a lot too. He's really good. He does like a lot of like looping and stuff and playing guitar, and I just like that stuff. I don't know, but like I don't know. There's just been I think that's the most exciting part of Twitch is just like meeting other musicians and seeing what they do, and it's just
it's
very
interesting,
inspiring. It's nice. Yeah.
So have you had? I mean, you are an attractive young girl, lady, woman, whatever,
Look at that
a
attractive
woman.
young girl.
You're a female.
Listen to that that attractive young girl lady over there. You're an attractive young girl lady. Girl.
I just like to say girl for some reason. Anyways, but you are an attractive woman, obviously. And, you are talented and you're very in touch with your emotions. Have you had trolls in chat, and how do you deal with them?
I haven't had too many because I don't have a big viewership right now anyway, but like there's been people that are like, show me your boobs. And I'm like, no, that's not what this is. So those like,
hey, no, I like the response better if you're like, hey, I'm going to sing this song about suicide to you instead of showing you my boobs. Here you go.
Here's one of my originals. Bye.
Hope you like it.
I think there's like a lot of like trolly people that are like undercover trolls that I've been warned about.
Yes, there
like
are.
where they're like trying to like get you in the feels or whatever and act like nice people, but like they're just trying to get something out of you.
Yes, there are.
Wait,
yes,
what?
There are.
I don't. Please explain, because I'm not catching on to what you're.
Like people that'll come in and kind of like give you like a sob story about something, but then they're like being weird and like demanding about like what songs you sing and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm getting weird vibes from you. Vibes. Vibes.
For me, that turned into a stalker, which was great.
Yeah.
No,
so like, I think I put up with a little bit more than I should, so I have to be better about
absolutely.
that.
That's something that we've actually discussed. Like, you have to shut that shit down.
Yeah.
And it's tough because that's the worst part is like, it's not even, there's kind of this reputation of like the nice guy who's going to show up and be the nice guy. And there's kind of the difference in that I like to refer to them. I think I even said this when you and I were talking about this, Rosemary, is I like to refer to them as stream daddies. And it's not saying it in a nice way, but they come in and they'll give you a story, they'll get you in the emotions, and then they start trying to like control the stream. It's like, well, maybe if you did this or maybe if you did that. And then if you're not doing that and you're not meeting their standards, all of a sudden it's like, well, you fucking bitch. Like, why won't you do this? What's wrong with you? It's really
I have
sad.
that with like, because, I get a lot of trolls daily, all the time. My mods are hard at work all the time, which sometimes it makes it hard when my mods are not available because I stream at really stupid times. But one of the things that are very important is to appreciate the mods for what they do. And even in public too, where like if somebody in chat is like, oh, your mods suck because they just deleted this or they timed me out for 10 minutes. Me. It's like, you need to be like, no, my mods, I chose my mods because I trust them and because they are in charge of chat, period. And you have to fucking deal with it. Little fucking asshole.
I'm just learning that. I never had mods. I actually went over a year of streaming without any mods. And recently I've had mods, and that's been a big learning curve for me of like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And Rosemary being one of them, I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I'm so used to having to juggle 9 million things at once. It's such a weird experience. So it is really nice if you don't show enough love to your mods. Toss a coin to your mod. Toss a coin to your mod.
Yes.
Okay, people.
Can we all appreciate mods for a second? We
love
love you,
so
mods.
We got to do it right now while we've got the most viewership that we've had in here, and I'm going to make Rosemary cry and or mad at me, but we're going to do this anyway. So listen, this wonderful person who just got a hype train and we helped her out a lot has been dealing with the most irritating problem. Look at her face. Look at her face. Just panning on her face.
My God.
And
don't even. Don't do it.
I'm going to do it.
It's on her.
So it's on her.
It's on her.
She's gonna so I just posted her tip link in the chat, and I'm not
my
normally
God,
one
come
to
on.
do this. I am doing it. You don't get to decide.
No.
You came on this show. This woman, tell us about the fact that you've not been taking hot showers for months at a time. We would like to know about this. What happened to your water heater, and why do you not have hot showers in your house?
It just doesn't work. I don't know.
So it might inspire the songs, but she is so resistant to the idea of asking for tips and this kind of thing. So this is not her decision. This is my decision. So if you want to throw some hate at somebody, Tealfish Studio, feel free to ban me. You know, I'll take my mod thing. If you can support Rosemary Teal a little bit to get this woman some hot water in her shower, for the love of God, please donate, please subscribe, please help out. Every little bit counts for this. And there's a lot of fucked up things that you can deal with in your life. I don't care. There's a lot of fucked up things you can deal with in your stream and in your life. Not having hot water in your life is terrible.
Yes.
It's terrible. So,
I mean, it
bye,
hasn't
Rosemary
been that bad.
Oh, shut up. Man, you know what? Hang up on Rosemary.
Well, you still got some time before it starts snowing. It's fine.
Oh my God. What?
I am good. See, Sarah.
I can't. What the fuck?
Rosemary is an incredible artist. She deserves the support. The community wants to support you. I know that people want to support you. So if you can, throw her some love. That's what
Do it, please. So how much would
Do
it
it,
be a
please.
fucking pot water boiler or whatever it is?
A lot. Like we called to see like how much it is, and it's a lot.
But
So
how
we're
much
like,
is a
"Oh,
lot? Tell us.
Like $1,200.
$1,200.
It's
I was like,
unbelievable.
we'll just wait.
I
Wind
can't.
just
shower
wait
is,
and see.
you can't.
I can't. $1,200.
I'm serious though. If anyone can spare anything, I'm normally not super aggressive on
Yeah,
tips,
same.
but I am. I will be aggressive on behalf of the streamer that I am a mod for, and there are few people who deserve this as much as Rosemary Teal
Yes.
does, because
You're
she
too much.
is a no, it is not. You deserve it.
Go donate
deserve
right
it.
now, everybody. Go donate right the fuck now. Please,
I
we
did.
need
That's why-
Rosemary
that's why-
to have
that's-
hot showers so she can continue doing her wonderful music, because
I know.
a fucking frozen Rosemary is no use for us, is she?
Well, and not only that, that's why when I tipped, I dropped a tip that you might not have seen while you were performing that said,
I didn't
give
see
this
anything
woman,
when I was performing.
give this woman hot water. Give this woman hot water, please. I started the tips back when she was performing. Please do, though. If you
Oh my
can,
God.
every little bit helps. And that's just wrong. It's just wrong, okay? It makes me sad for you.
It does.
I don't like it.
But it
Oh my God, froze Mary Teal.
Rosemary Teal, I love it.
I don't.
God.
If you're not gonna fight, this is the thing, Rosemary. If you're gonna listen, I'm gonna be Italian right now. Listen, if you're in the family, we take care of our fucking family around here. We make
Yes.
sure that you get what you need. We don't let you fucking go hungry. You need
Making
food.
my
We got
face
food.
hurt.
You need a warm shower. You got a warm shower. We need to get you some fucking warm showers up in here. You're in the
Warm
family
showers.
now. We gotta take care of you.
Yeah.
Gotta
Anybody
make
who
sure
messes
got
with
what
you,
need.
even if it's the cold water, we will fuck them up.
We'll
Fuck it
them
up. We'll fuck that
That's
water
true.
up. That cold fucking water. We're gonna get you a new
Fuck
boiler,
that.
fuckers.
So
Oh my gosh.
I want to ask another question. If tell us, you finally started doing some music streams with your husband. You mentioned you stream with him from time to time. I
Yeah.
know you did your first music stream and you're planning some more. So tell us what that's like, and what do you guys do when you're working together?
It was really fun. I'm really excited. He does a lot of like electronic music.
Okay.
So he'll do like stuff in Ableton, and he'll make like beats and stuff and songs that way. And then like I'm just kind of like I'm the person that does like the lyrics and the vocals on it. So we did our first stream a couple of days ago. I think it
Oh.
went well. We just don't we got to figure out like the delay stuff, because I didn't realize until after that my vocal was delayed, so it didn't
Sure.
sound right with the. But nobody said anything. I was like, somebody got to tell me that it doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
But it was just really fun. We wrote like 2 songs when we were doing that, so I was like, this is awesome. So I feel like that would be like a whole nother like collaborative thing we can do.
It's amazing. That's
so
amazing.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing of being able to do that. Like, it's kind of cool because when you see people that are in relationships doing music together, it feels like you kind of get like a window into the dynamic of the relationship and what you guys are like. And I really enjoy that. Like, I think people have learned I'm kind of warm and fuzzy. Like, I'm not going to lie about it. Like, I have my exterior, but I'm kind of a warm and fuzzy guy. And I like being able to see that. And you guys have a really wholesome relationship. Like, I've been able to hang out in chats with both of you. So I'm sure that really comes across on stream.
Yeah.
It was fun times. We like bounce off of each other really well. So
aw, that's so sweet. Oh, I love that. Well, I'm going to go into a clip that you sent me. You sent me a clip where you said you're just uncontrollably laughing and just doing, and just,
I like it.
And just being like, what the fuck is going on? Because you didn't realize something. So we're going to watch that right now. It's 1 minute and 25. Let's go.
Let's see how it came out. It's hot, dude.
So embarrassing.
I know, that's why we need to be like, keep the door open.
Thank you.
Load all the equipment.
Walk over the church.
Oh my god, shut up. 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 God. Oh my god, shut up. God. Oh my god, shut up.
What's happening?
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 Oh
What's happening?
my god, shut up.
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Dude, this needs to be
This
a
amazing.
fucking song. This
It does.
needs to be a song. Like, legit. What the hell?
That is fucking hilarious. That is
It was like
amazing.
when we first started streaming, and like we were at that point we were both in the same room, and like we were trying to game together, and like I don't know what happened. I was like, it's like repeating, and I was like, what's going on? And I just could not stop laughing. It was so funny.
Oh,
I love that. I love that. No, I don't say that a lot, but like I said, there's a lot of wholesome streamers on Twitch, but Rosemary's got to be near the top. You're such a wholesome streamer. Like, everything is 100% wholesome. Like, if you hang out in Rosemary's stream, it's always very wholesome. Like, you always know whatever's happening is like, okay, you know, to the point where it's like, oh, so that's one thing I wanted to ask about as well. Tell us about your dog. So your dog is a regular presence on stream.
Yes.
If you watch Rosemary, you'll see her with her dog very often. And I also want to talk about the incentive that you had to take away that was related to your dog. So tell us a little bit about that.
So my little puppers, her name's Madison. She's like right there. I don't know if you can see her. She's like in this. Oh, you can't see it from the way that it's cut. But like she is in like in a beanbag chair. Like there's two huge beanbag chairs, and she's always in here. You can kind of see her. She's like
kind of over there.
She's sleeping. But like she is like my best bud. She like follows me everywhere.
Aww.
And she's very attached. And I made like one of the incentives on like for the channel points, like the pupper points or whatever, give my dog a treat. So like, and she loved it. She was like, oh, I'm getting treats and stuff, but then it gave her the shit. So we had to take it away. I was like, oh no, she's like crapping all over the house. I was like, yeah, now it's gonna change to pupper appearance. So she
you're just like, no
can make
more of
appearance to the stream instead of, because she's always in here anyway. And then she'll come by, like sometimes she'll like wake up and then she's like, pick me up. I know you're in the middle of singing or whatever, but I don't care. Pick me up.
Yeah, now is the time immediately.
Yeah.
So, is there any streamers on Twitch? I mean, how long have you been on Twitch, actually? I don't even know.
We joined November of 2019, I think it was.
Okay, so...
but I didn't start streaming music till like February because I didn't even know it was a thing yet.
So, are there any people that you dislike on Twitch, or like, don't say any names, obviously, but are there people that you are like, you watch them and you're like, why do they have so many viewers, or what the hell, or are there or some people that actually I don't know, maybe rated you, or people that have interacted with you where you're like, what the fuck is this person?
I don't know everybody well enough yet, but there's definitely some cringy streamers. Like, there's just people that are like way too gimmicky, like trying way too hard. They're just being tryhards, and I'm like, I don't know.
What is that? What is a tryhard to you? Like, what does that mean to you? Show us. Do your impression of a tryhard.
I don't know. They're just like, I don't know, like way too animated, like way too like, I don't know, just having like these dumb gimmicks, and I'm just like over it. I don't know. Be yourself. Like, stop trying so hard. Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel.
I want that quote in my chat. Be yourself. Stop trying so hard.
Yeah.
RosemaryTeal.
What if you are very gimmicky? Like I am, for example. I'm just very stupid and gimmicky. What if you are that? What happens then? What if you are just a person that
Sarah,
seems
stop.
like you're?
You know what, Sarah? Sarah, I have some advice. For you. Stop crying.
Cry myself.
No, I mean, like, I think there's people that do it in a like a tasteful way, but then there's some people that are just like way over the top. And
did you just call Sarah tasteful? What show do you think you're on?
What is wrong with you?
What show do you think you're
what
on?
The hell? I'm not
What
tasteful. I haven't showered in 3 weeks, dude.
Oh my god! What the hell? How horrible is that? Oh, tasteful, Sarah. I don't know if you know what? I take it back. Don't send Rosemary hot water. Let's keep her in cold showers. Just don't send
Rosemary,
those tips. Ignore
she's
her.
from now on RosemaryTeal.
Yeah, RosemaryTeal. I can't, like, how can you ever, here's the thing, like, if you shower to start your day and you have a miserable cold shower every day when you're getting up, like, how do you function? I would be so fucking angry
all the
from
time,
the minute
right?
that my day started.
Yeah.
I would just be angry the whole day
how
because my
are
whole
you
day
so
starts
wholesome?
up so bad.
How do you do that?
Like, it sucks, but like, it's fine. Like, after I get out, like, my favorite part of the shower is like after I get out and I'm drying my hair, because then I'm just like running the blow dryer to warm up.
Oh my god.
But it's fine. It's totally fine.
This is fine.
Please. This is not. Fine. Oh my god. I hate injustice. You know, this is the stupidest thing. It is a personality flaw that I have, but I just hate injustice, and that feels like we don't live in a just world if RosemaryTeal cannot have hot showers at some point in her life not too long from now.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Dude, I want to, like, once you got your first hot shower in a while, you have to tell us. Like, you have to be like, dude, you have to record.
Well, you need to,
like, not
can
record.
You film a video?
No, don't film a video, obviously. But like, you have to remember that feeling, because I feel like that's although it is terrible, that's kind of like enjoying life again. Does that make sense? Like being happy about the small things in life.
Just put it, so I'm not even saying you have to film her. I think what you should do is just put the camera on a tripod and just focus on like the shower door or the shower curtain, all with just the steam coming out of it, and just have like the steam coming out and then just victory over the front. And then, like Tealfish says in the chat, we need a react video afterwards of just like,
my God,
we should sit there watching you shower with the steam coming out and just be like, and at this point, I felt better than I felt in years. I think I might write some happy songs now.
Maybe
about showering. That's amazing. I want to. Yes, please. I need that in my life.
Oh my God.
Hey, that is a good question, but it's overtime.
It's an overtime question. Overtime.
Okay, so our next question from the chat, which I like this. Do you think you'll cry the next time you have a hot shower?
Probably. I don't remember what it feels like.
What does it feel
It would
like?
probably be really nice. Like, sometimes it's almost lukewarm, and I'm like, oh my God, this is great.
I can't, dude.
My God, please donate to RosemaryTeal.
I can't.
Please donate to RosemaryTeal. It makes me so angry. It makes me so angry. Like if I could literally,
there's bigger problems in the world.
Yes, there's bigger problems in the world, but like, of course, listen, I guess I'm starting a charity now. If you don't have hot water where you are in the world, I want to get you a hot shower.
Yes. Oh my God, hot showers are the best though. It's legit
so
good.
Sad.
Yeah.
And what's worse is like Rosemary will stream for hours at a time. She does like 5 or 6 hour streams and stuff. And it's just like, all right, all of us know as streamers, I think we should just call it streamer funk. Like I bet all of us have that. All of us have that streamer funk after we've been streaming. Like Sarah says that you're lucky you can't smell us through the screen. Like for me, it's really pronounced because my room is like 100 degrees. So, and you get off your stream and you're like, all right, I'm gross, I need a shower. And then you just go walk into the shower and you're like, that's your experience after stream. That's
like
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So for Rosemary, is the fucking experience is like after a stream, normally we would have like a warm, nice, hot shower, like pouring all over our body, closing our eyes, and really enjoying every single drop. But no, RosemaryTeal, she doesn't even get under the shower. She's like, just spraying herself just a little bit. So it's like, so she can just.
Hey Sarah, can you show me how that goes again? Could you do that one more time?
No.
Show me that again, please. How did that
You
go?
just gotta brace yourself and jump in and jump out.
Exactly.
Brace yourself.
Oh, you do jump in. I would just, I had a time where I didn't have, I had a time where I had to pay €1, which is like $1.20 or something, for every time I would shower. And like, that is expensive for a student, because, I had like I was living in an apartment that had tiny little rooms with like a tiny kitchen, like really tiny. And it was like basically a shoe closet. And then every time you would shower or would go to the shower outside of these rooms, there was like a little box that had like where you could put money in. If you put money in, the boiler heats up. Otherwise, the boiler does not heat up. So I did have sometimes cold showers too, because I did not have that $1 something. So yeah, I used to be.
Me.
So yeah, I get you. So I used to not go under it. I would be just like, I wouldn't hop under it. I would just, just spray myself so it's wet enough, and then really quickly, and then spray myself again and be like, oh god, I'm done. Just like super fast. So I feel I do understand that.
That's right, DJ Montague, thanks for giving me the love. I just want to say the Silence Funk stays in the Silence office. He smells of lilac and gooseberries when he leaves that room. Very true. And lavender. Very true. No, I'm very aware of that. Like, I'm a guy, this is totally music topic, but I can't stand when I smell bad.
Yeah.
Like, I hate
same.
it. Like, I'm even a person where, like, how every once in a while you'll have that day where you're like, I don't feel like showering, I'm just gonna be lazy. It's like my lazy Sunday. Even those days are kind of hard for me, because I'm like, if I catch a whiff of myself and I don't smell good, I'm done. I have to.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's why we take cold showers, right? Yeah.
No, get this woman a hot water heater for the
right
love
now.
of God.
Yeah.
Get this woman a hot water heater for real. Seriously.
Yeah.
Normally, as I said, I would not be this aggressive, but this poor Rosemary.
Rosemary. I love it.
Rosemary.
I love that. That should be your new name. Rosemary.
So what's your so
Taylor
obviously
too. Thank you so much for the 5
thank you
gift
so
subs to
much.
Busker, to Haxa, to Nuke Boy, and to Bad Tooth Records. Thank you so much.
Bad Tooth, my boy. So I did want to say. So tell us a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. Overtime. So what are your plans for the future of your stream? Now that you've just made affiliate. It was like within the last month you made affiliate, and you just got your first subs. August 1st was the day you made affiliate. So what's your plan for the future of your stream? What are some thoughts for things you're gonna do going forward?
So probably still do like the music stuff, but like I want to do more where me and Brandon are collaborating like with the music stuff, and then we want to do art streams. So like we both do like traditional art, like painting and drawing and stuff like that. So we're gonna do more like that. And then gaming. Like I think what happened was like we originally came on here to do the gaming stuff, but then I saw the music and I was like, wait, music, and then I stopped doing the gaming stuff. So I want to get back to doing that and like just doing a little bit of everything because we're both very like artsy fartsy all the way around.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
So
I just like to do anything creative.
I have an overtime question for that. Overtime.
Hey, wait, chat. Rosemary, chat is underwhelmed with your ability to get into yelling overtime. So let's try it one more time.
Okay,
Rosemary,
Are we
you gotta
ready?
be
I gotta
ready?
put an echo on. Hold
Yes.
on.
All right. Ready? Here we go.
Okay.
Overtime.
Overtime.
Is
Okay.
that better?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So, so art. You said you like painting or like traditional art. I actually am very interested in people who do that because first of all, I also do art. Second of all, I studied art history, so I'm very interested in those things. What are your influences in terms of when you do art and your art style and your brushstrokes and all of that?
I mean, I like doing realism to a degree, but like I kind of like it to be more like, I don't know, like not really like real but not real. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's not like surrealism, but it's just like a stylized way of like doing realism. But I like to do a lot of abstract stuff too.
Oh, nice.
So like we have like a lot of like paintings around the house where we do like abstract art, and then we have that around the house, and then that's like basically like Tealfish Studio. Like we have an Etsy shop, but there's nothing in it right now because
that's
we're
nice.
lazy. But like we do like a lot of like painting and photography and drawing and graphic design and stuff like that.
Awesome.
And like when I was in school, they basically forced me into doing graphic design for a degree, but I wanted to just be a painter and be one of those people that lives in a van and just paints stuff on the street corners and sells their
You wanted to
painting.
be, hey, you
That
wanted
was,
to
like,
be
my
Bort?
dream.
Do you know Bort? That's the lifestyle you
That's
want?
the lifestyle I wanted, yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
they talked me out of it, so I was like, all right, I guess I'll, because
Now
they're like,
she
you
can
could be
listen.
a teacher, and I'm like, no.
Guys, hold on, guys. I have a brilliant idea. Let me turn up the reverb for this. We need a collab with Bort and Rosemary so they can be Bort, Mary, Teal.
Oh my god.
In a caravan. Yes.
In
I
a
like
van.
that.
It has to be in a van,
Yeah.
Bort, Mary, Teal.
Yeah, they
I'm
have to
for it.
collaborate in a van. I love that. That's amazing. Yeah, I actually one of the things that I kind of want to encourage all the music exposed people in general is that you guys just collaborate more. You know, I want you between you without even Silence or me having to be there as a collaborative partner. Just, you know, collab with each other because there's so many different instrumentalists and so many different genres, but in the end it still kind of goes together in some way. So I do really urge you guys to in the secret place that we have to just talk about
Sarah
that.
wants to tell you about our secret place.
Yeah, our secret place that we have from Music Exposed. Just talk to each other and maybe do a collab or something because that would be so amazing. Secret place.
My secret place.
Secret place. I have a last question if I can.
Overtime!
Okay. I have a last question. So, word got to me that you don't know what OnlyFans is.
I don't know what it is. Like, I was like, I saw Bort talking about it in chat, and I was like, I don't know what that is. Like, from what it sounds like it's a group for only your fans, but I was like, the connotation around it, like if I'm using context clues.
Rosemary wins
like,
the
that
award
doesn't
for most
seem right.
wholesome. Most wholesome streamer. Most wholesome.
I can't.
Lord.
I was like, it sounds like it should be okay, but like from what he was saying, I was like, it sounds like it's something that's not okay, but I don't know what it is.
Listen, Rosemary. I like that. Northbound says daddy silence. This is about to give some life advice. Listen, Rosemary. Sometimes when a girl is on the internet and she would like to make extra money by enticing her gentleman callers,
oh my
she
God.
partakes in signing up for a site that is called onlyfans.com, where she typically offers lewd or fully nude pictures to her community. Now, it is possible, as you said, to have an OnlyFans that is not, that is just a subscription, kind of works like a Patreon. But more people use Patreon, that if they're doing it for that purpose, and more people use OnlyFans if it's for, when a man enjoys looking at the figure of a woman.
Oh, okay. Well,
she's genuinely like, oh, that exists. Okay, well, cool.
I've learned
That's the thing.
something today.
You did.
So did you
She's
not?
like, she's like, hey guys, I'm just going back to Second Life. Fuck the real world.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? Let me just sing my songs and leave
tough.
me in peace with my cold showers.
Yes, that's true. It's true. Jesus Christ! Please buy this woman a hot water heater for the love of God.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, but did you not, like, I don't know, like, Google it or something after we talked about it? Did you not, like, type it in and be like, oh, okay, I don't know.
But
I
you don't
feel like
see
when I see
anything when you
people-
Google it. That's
Well,
the thing.
look,
If you Google it, you see nothing.
Yeah.
I feel like when people start talking about something and then like the vibe around it is like something's wrong, something's off, I tend to not Google it because I'm afraid of what I'm gonna see. So I was like, I don't know about this.
Oh, that's amazing. That's fucking amazing. Aw. I love Rosemary. Can I say that I just love you? You are amazing, girl. You are so
I love
amazing.
you too, Rosemary.
You are
You're
so
the
great.
best.
Like,
You
claps for this interview too, by the way. That was so good. I really enjoyed myself tonight. Oh, that was so good.
Yeah. No, Rosemary, I'm so glad that you were able to step in. I actually want to say something to all of you. Sarah said this earlier, but let's say it again. That if you are worried about coming on the show, or you're afraid, or you're like, I'm not good enough to come on the show, or I need to be ready, or whatever, please don't think that way. Just bite the bullet. If we reach out to you, or you send us an email and we get you on the schedule, it has nothing to do with how big of a streamer you are, or how much experience you have. We just care that you show up and you can have a conversation and that you're passionate about what you do. So please do not hesitate to reach out to us, and we do the best we can. We're going to start scheduling again probably next month. Part of the reason some of you haven't heard from us yet is because we were trying to get a little bit caught up on the schedule, because we were scheduling so far in advance that people were like, well, I don't know what I'll be doing in 4 months, or I don't know what I'll be doing in 6 months. So I think we're gonna try to get on like a 4 to 5 month cycle.
Yeah.
So we'll be scheduling again starting next month.
Awesome. So, do you have any more further questions for our witness?
What's the last thing you would like to say to the audience? You know, especially all those who are going to follow you and donate for the Save Rosemary.
Yeah, Save Rosemary
campaign that we're starting. I did see that Village Ruse also mentioned he's going to create a command in his chat for Save Rosemary. So we need to. We want to do that. Anyone that's here for only froze. Only froze. No, but seriously, is there anything else that you would want to say to the audience or the people that watch the show or other streamers who have been in kind of the same journey as you? What advice would you want to share with people?
I just would want to say just thank you to everybody that's like rallied around me and like really like supported me and helped me to like kind of feel like I'm worth it. If you feel like you're not worth it, reach out to people, because people will surprise you and they'll make you feel like, you know, you matter. There's people out there that can feel the same way as you, and that you can kind of support each other. And it's a beautiful thing. Like, you guys have changed my life. Seriously.
I agree. You know what? Bazzy is right. Rosemary, this is my last overtime question. Start some beef with Sarah. Say something. You have to say something shitty about Sarah.
I can take it.
What can you say about Sarah that's
I can
shitty?
take it.
Like, do it.
Yeah,
Be
tell
like,
me
Sarah.
tell me something you don't like about me. I like it. Like, legit. Like,
I don't
just
have
be
anything.
honest. It's fine. I don't have any feelings. It doesn't matter.
I do like you. I think like you're like somebody that I like look up to, because you don't take anybody's shit. You're just like, you're real, and like I like that.
Aw, thank you, but that's not bad. Just tell me something you don't like.
Say something bad.
Just say my nose
something
is ugly
bad.
or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my God, she
I can't
can't
say
even do
something
it.
bad.
She literally can't even do it. Can you say something bad about me? Say something bad
Yeah,
about
say
me.
something bad
Maybe you
about
can do that.
silence.
Yeah, do it.
You're a troll.
You couldn't say that about Sarah, but you can say it about me? Get off my
Yes,
show!
You're both
Get off my
trolls.
show!
Yes!
Get off my
Yes!
show!
Take that silence. Take it.
But seriously though, guys, we love you, Rosemary. I'm so glad you stepped in to do this. I know it was a hard thing for you. You started in tears on this. You are the first guest of Music Exposed to cry on the show, which we knew would happen. But I am great. But I am not laughing at that. I am actually incredibly grateful for that.
Me too.
I'm incredibly grateful that you were so brave to come on, even though you were scared about doing this and you weren't sure. But stepping up, taking the stage, fucking bravo.
Yes.
So glad that you were here.
Yes.
Everyone give Rosemary
Can we get
some
a
love.
round of applause
We
for
can.
Rosemary
Thank
Teal?
you
That was
guys so much.
amazing. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed our just everything about this today. You are, I don't know, I love everybody who has been on the show, but you might be one of my favorite people who has been here. Legit.
Oh.
Like, this was amazing. Yeah, I love you so fucking much. You are
I
amazing.
love you guys. Thank you so much for having me, and thanks to everybody like for supporting me. Like, I literally don't even know what happened because I couldn't even look. Like, I had like my music over the chat room, so I couldn't look at it because I was like already crying, and I was like, I just hear the sound of like the alerts, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna ask this troll question real quick because it's funny. Considering you're Rosemary now, do your tears freeze when you cry in the shower?
Probably. Yeah.
So
I just
good.
gotta chip them off when I get out.
That's true. All right, Rosemary.
Well,
thanks so
thank
much
you
for
so
being
much
here.
for
We
being
appreciate
here.
it.
guys.
I really
So much
appreciate
love.
it. Have a good
So much
night.
love.
Goodbye. Everybody go follow Rosemary right the
And if you can,
fuck
if you
now.
can donate to her, I keep pasting the tip link in the room. Again, normally I wouldn't be this aggressive, but it's like, oh my God, what a horrible thing to have to suffer through.
Yeah.
Like, it's like every day of your life and every day of your stream, and after every stream you're getting in the shower and you don't even have hot water. It just makes me
You know
upset.
what I really
And if I could do
appreciate?
it myself.
You know what I really appreciate, and what I notice almost every episode is like, we never talk. By the way, if you guys think this, we actually never talk about what we are taught, what the topic is in the first hour that we make. We always obviously talk about how we interview people and things like that, but we never really, not even in the first, like in the 5 minutes before when we get into the Zoom call where we're like, oh, we're going to talk about this and that, or I want to talk about that. We don't. So I find it very interesting that every time it happens that every conversation some way, somehow, or our first hour somehow has a lot to do with our guest. And it's not even intentional, because today we were very, emotional and feely and all of those things and appreciating each other. And then we have our first guest that, we have Rosemary, who is fucking wholesome and amazing, and the first one that we asked an encore for.
I mean, come on, give me some credit. I had a good question. I asked a question about underrated streamers, okay? Like, sometimes I do stuff for the show. God, Sarah.
Yeah, that's why I said we. I don't know if you heard that. I just,
No.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to you when we're on the show.
That's very
honestly.
true.
I
You
just
never
kinda-
listen to me.
I just kind of tune out,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, is there? Wait, what?
Yeah.
What did Sarah
Girl
say?
is talking.
Something about
What?
this? Yeah. Oh, what? Get out here with that. Wow. Wow. Sarah's gonna get me I'm gonna get canceled now. Sarah's gonna be like, Silence doesn't listen to women. It's like, why is it that like? Wow, I don't even. I'm that hurts. That
I'm sorry.
That hurts, Sarah.
It was a joke, and
That
you know
hurts.
it. You know I like doing sexist jokes. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Ouch.
I apologize.
No, I don't think I would say that to everybody that watches the show. I think part of the reason, and over time it's become easier and easier, because when I trust you to have it together coming into the show. You trust me to have it together coming into the show. Both you and I spend most of our lives talking about a bunch of bullshit that no one cares
and crying
about.
off stream. So
and
it's
crying
amazing
off-
that we are.
I cry. Listen, I cry on stream. Okay, so
You
shut
cry
up.
on stream. Yeah, I
don't-
cried I cried like an hour before starting the stream. So,
Yeah. Why?
life. Things hurt.
Like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Sarah? I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you to have you here as the co-host, and I'm especially grateful that you're on my EP that everyone needs to buy.
Buy
my
his EP. Buy
my
his EP.
Buy
Buy
my
his
EP.
EP.
No, the Twist of a Friendly Knife is out now. Please, guys, I always say this every week, but please go check out the bulletin board. It takes a lot of work for us to be able to do that, and I want you to go out and check out all the amazing new music. Not even just my EP, which is on all the streaming services and all that stuff, But go check out the new releases. The new releases from this week. We have a whole month of amazing music from streamers, people that have been on the show, people you might not be familiar with. So all of us take hundreds of, if not thousands of hours crafting our, art and doing what we're doing. And I know every one of us also very much appreciates a listen and support and love. And especially me, my goal for this EP, which I'm not even close to, is to get a song with over 100 listens. So I understand, like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, but that's a big deal to me. So, and even a few listens really means a lot. And again, Rosemary, amazing job. So glad that you did this today.
Yeah.
And
thank you so much.
That's what I got. I'll be hosting Twitch Finds tomorrow with 5 Hit Dune. If you've never watched
what time?
Make sure it's at 6 p.m. Eastern. Dune was here. Make sure you guys give 5 Hit Dune some love, and as well, if you want to stay on the very cutting edge of Twitch music and Twitch art, he spends his entire week, every week, finding new Twitch artists and promoting them. And that is how I met RosemaryTeal. I didn't mention that, but that is how I discovered Rosemary, was watching Twitch Finds. So if you want to find amazing people like Rosemary and you liked what you saw here today, make sure that you go check out 5 Hit Dune. And I'll be guest hosting with him tomorrow.
Awesome.
So, thanks, guys.
Awesome. Well, have a good night, Silence. Please, everybody,
You too.
go.
Bye.
Please, everybody, go follow Silence right now. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here, for being a good sport. I really, really hope that you gathered a few pennies, if not more, to support Rosemary. Because she is too wholesome to ask for it. She's too wholesome to put a fucking donation bar on her stream, which I don't agree with, by the way. I'm a big defender of donation goals, because it just makes people aware that you actually, that we do this. Also, obviously, because it's a passion, but also, it's kind of like a concert. People wouldn't just go in and leave without, which just makes sense. But yeah, please go support her with that, because nobody wants to. I know that from my own experience, as you guys heard. Just showering cold and not having even the choice, because some people shower cold because they're like fitness and whatever, I don't know. But if you do not have the choice to shower with hot water, dude, that's fucking terrible. And this was a very cool episode. I really enjoyed it. It was very touchy-feely, emotional, and I hope at least, we also joked a lot, but I hope that it's in some way it inspired you to, maybe be kinder to people, but also still have your jokes, still be unapologetically you. And also, I hope Rosemary inspired you to maybe write more music that is very in touch with your feelings, and just be very open with your feelings, because that is something that we do not have enough in this world. And that is something that maybe might be the very base. And oh my God, shut the fuck up, Sarah.
I support this show.
Aw,
Success.
Thank you. Obrigada, Warrior. Thank you so much for the 10 euros. I really appreciate it. And I also appreciate all the bits and all the subs and the gift subs and all of that. I really, really appreciate it. And so I really enjoyed that. And I think you guys should take something home from this episode today, whatever that might be. And like I said, I think not being in touch with our feelings, and most people not being in touch with their feelings and having a lot of walls up and a lot of, because we all have gone through some sort of pain. We all have our baggage, and I hope that the episodes like these inspire you to just open up more and just, be kind and not be afraid of your own feelings or of other people's feelings too. And if we all could do that more, maybe we would make the world a better place, because hatred and anger and that is just the base of people being scared and people being terrible and terrible, genuine assholes. So that is all I want to say. Thank you so much for everything tonight, guys. I really appreciate you, every single one of you. You guys are loved, even if you don't think so. Always reach out, and we will rate somebody. Please stay for the rate so we can give a big impact on somebody, and I will choose that person right now. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night, and see you guys tomorrow. I will be probably streaming at some point because I didn't stream yesterday because I was out drinking. I never drink. Have a good night. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, 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 bye. Lots of love to you. Bye, 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 bye.